channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. So you guys, I took it to Instagram to ask if you wanted to see a Gigi or Zendaya inspired makeup look, and you guys chose Zendaya. So this is a Zendaya inspired look. I haven't actually replicated exactly a look that she has done, but I just feel like this is very much her, very bronzy, so not champagne like my usual look, but just kind of dark and bronzy on the eyes with a quite pink lip. She is quite bronzy and nude, but her lips tend to be quite pink, like they're not really like that, like this flush of nude. So I just chose this lip color, but yeah, she definitely has more of a pink lip on usually, so I felt like this kind of put together most of her looks that she has done over the last couple of red carpets or appearances, so I just felt like this really matched. If you want to see more celebrity inspired makeup looks, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and stick around if you want to see how I created this look. Let's begin. So I thought I would just let you know that I've already done my eyebrows and concealed them, just because Zendaya's eyebrows are very different to mine in the way that they're like almost like a gradient, so quite natural at the front but quite sharp at the back, and I just wanted to spend a little bit of time doing those. I just used my Chi brow pomade for that one and then just concealed it with a Maybelline concealer. Also, I have broken out recently because I've been eating a lot of sugar, not even just like unnatural sugar, but like a lot of fruit, so my skin has just had a little bit of a reaction to it. So just avoid them. I'm going to try to conceal them as much as possible. So I'm going to start by concealing obviously my lids. I feel like the look that I'm going to do today isn't too dramatic. If you haven't seen Zendaya, it's very like natural, very similar. That's why I'm not actually doing a particular look, because her looks are all very similar, I find anyway. So I'm just using my Maybelline Age Instant Age one. I am nearly run out of this stuff, like seriously nearly. Whoops. And I'm just going to blend that out with a Zoeva like concealer brush. I am trying not to use any beauty blenders today because I don't want to get my hands dirty. Once I've put down the concealer, I'm going to set it with the usual Stay Matte Stay Matte pressed powder, and use my usual Models Prefer brush. Just setting that down. This is the best eye base. I find like this powder really just sets any concealer down and makes it super smooth. So I haven't used this palette in like 1,000 years, but I feel like the shades in this palette are really good for what's kind of Zendaya's look is. They're not too harsh either. So I'm going to be taking my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. Do you remember when this was like the biggest thing in YouTube? Me too. So I'm going to be taking a clean-ish Zoeva brush. This is like a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to be taking the shade Salted Caramel. So just to start off with the crease, because like I said, I feel like Zendaya's looks are all very soft and like don't have too much harshness to them. So I'm going to start off with that shade and blend it into the... Just blending it into the crease. Really blending it out, because like I said, she has no harshness. I'm just doing the other eye now. Okay, now once I've blended that kind of base shade out, I'm going to be taking the next shade, which is Milk Chocolate. So I'm just going to be taking a not clean at all fluffy brush and blending that kind of just a little bit lower than what the other one is. So this one I'm going to focus more directly in the crease. Okay, going in now with the last shade that I'm going to be using for the crease, and that is Semi Sweet in the Chocolate Bar palette. It's like a darker brown. So I'm going to be taking that on a Zoeva Soft Definer brush. It also says it's vegan, so, and just taking that into the crease. And again, this one a little bit lower than the last one. As you can see, I'm like putting the brush kind of downwards on my eye, so it literally just hits the crease. And I'm also going to take it out on my outer corner because I feel like her eyes do get a little bit vampy in a lot of her shots, so I'm just packing that on the outside. I've literally packed it on my whole lid. Whoopsies. I didn't actually mean to do that. Same with the other side. I'm taking, like usual, just a clean blending brush. This one is literally my favourite ever because it's so fluffy and it's... Can you see that line? I have a line. I think it's like a vein or something. Okay, once I blended that out, I'm going to be taking the shade creme brulee. I don't know why I can't say that word properly, but creme brulee in the palette. It's more of a golden shade. So usually if I have this type of look, I put like a really white champagne-y colour, where I find Zendaya puts more of the gold shimmer onto her eyelids. So that's probably the biggest difference I found with like the looks that I like and what she likes. And using my finger, what's new? I feel like I should have cut the crease. So guys, I'm just going to cut the crease a little bit on this side, just because when I went in with the darker shade, I did kind of get on my lid, so the gold isn't standing out as much. So I am going to cut my crease a little bit. I'm actually going to take my finger to cut the crease, because I just feel like I'm not wanting it to be like a cut crease. I want it to be more just not as brown in the middle. So I'm just going to take my finger and, oh, that's better. But going in with creme brulee again with my finger and just putting that right on top of the concealer. So yeah, just blending out. I'm not blending the shimmer up, I'm just blending what we have in with the shimmer. So yeah, that's probably like the eyes I'm going to do today. Definitely more her look in the way that like she has some really light looks, but I do a lot of light looks. So this is more her darker like red carpet look. I'm just going to be taking a cotton round and cleaning up my under eyes. It always go weird on me. I have odd shaped eyes. Okay, I've always been taught you cut it, like you clean it up to where your eyebrows end, but if I did that, my eyebrows end like too high for that to happen, so. Okay, so moving on to the face. I'm going to be taking my Hangover Primer by Too Faced. Wow, Too Faced, are you sponsoring this video? I wish. I'm just going to be putting it onto a stippling brush. And then I'm just blending that out. Oh, it's so cold. So I'm filming 2 videos today, and I'm seriously so excited about the next video. So I'll just drop a little hint. I'm filming like a mukbang for my next video. I don't know if this will be up before or after it, but I'm more excited because I just get to eat food. Okay, so I'm just going to be taking for foundation the L'Oreal True Match in the shade 4D Golden Natural. I bought this when I used to wear ultra dark foundation, so I'm also going to be mixing in some Australis Matchmaker lightening drops. I love this foundation so much because it literally has little shimmers in it, and some of those foundations that have shimmers in it are like hardcore shimmers where you can actually see the chunks of glitter on your face, where I don't find this one does that. I find it's more like just little bits of shimmer and gives you like a really nice satiny finish. Like, of course I'm going with a brush because I really don't feel like getting my fingers dirty today. Also, the reason I chose this foundation is because I feel like Zendaya does have quite glowy looks. But in saying that, she is also quite matte. Like, I never see her, like, she's glowy, but like the parts of her face that should be matte are definitely matte. Like, I actually ended up getting a beauty blender because for concealer it's going to be too hard. Oh, don't worry. I'm kind of actually packing on the concealer today. So yeah, I'm just kind of putting that in the places that you would usually put concealer. And blending it out. I probably should stop saying that it's a beauty blender. It's not a beauty blender, it's just a sponge. Okay, so I feel like that really lightened my face up a little bit, but I'm also just going to quickly conceal this bad boy. To highlight my cheeks and stuff, I'm going to be taking the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Moonstone. I have not like highlighted like this in such a long time. And then I'm going to be blending it out with my beauty blender. Not my beauty blender, sponge. Like, it's just so glowy. I'm going to be setting my under eyes now with the Stay Matte powder again. Just dabbing it under there. Try avoiding the highlight. I try to leave the highlight like untouched until I put more highlight on top of it, like a powder highlight. For contour, I'm going to be taking the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. I just use it as a contour. It's just the mini one. I feel like Zendaya does have a pretty strong contour in most of her. I am so annoyed with this pimple, like, get rid of it. But like I was saying, she does have a pretty strong contour. And then I'm going to be taking for bronzer the Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer. Swelling my brush in there and then bronzing up my cheeks. I actually personally don't like too much bronzer on myself. I feel like my cheeks don't suit it. And then I'm going to be taking the Innisfree highlighter in the shade 201 and just really highlighting the shit out of my face, because Zendaya definitely has some type of glory going on most of the time. That's the lipper brush I used before. I'm kind of just going to use the leftovers under my eye to smoke it out a little bit, and then I'll just grab some more if I need to. Okay, so once I've kind of smoked it out underneath, I'm going to be going in with my actual highlighter that I put on my cheeks, and I'm going to just use that as an inner corner highlight, finishing off with my brows. Now, if you've seen like Zendaya's looks, you know her brows are quite like natural and poofed up, so I'm going to just be taking my Essence Make Me Brow and just adding a little bit of that onto the eyebrows to kind of prop up their hairs a little bit. Whoa, I actually have really long eyebrows. Okay, now I'm going to curl my lashes. Mine are nowhere near as long as hers, so I'm actually going to put falsies on. Even though I think she does wear falsies, her eyelashes are never too dramatic. I'm just using this like tester one. It is the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. It seems very clumpy. Okay, this mascara is definitely the most clumpy as I thought it would be. This mascara is actually really nice. This is the first time I've actually used it, and it's really impressed me. Okay, so once you've put on the mascara, I would let it dry for a second before you go in straight away and do lashes, or else you just get it everywhere, which I do all the time. Moving on to lips, I'm going to be taking my MAC lip liner in the shade Soar, which needs a sharpen. This is going to hurt so much. As much as Zendaya loves nudes, I feel like her lipstick's always a little bit more pinkly, purpley, you know? So I'm going to be taking that, obviously lip liner, and then this NYX Intense Butter Gloss in the shade Treslish. Just because I feel like her lips are always a little bit more dark, and not like bright pink, but just that darker pink. Of course, for a natural look, I'm going in with my Ardell Demi Wispies. Guys, I got new lashes, finally, wow. Okay, just taking some leftover glue that I found in my drawer. I cannot find my duo gluey thingy. These are so clean and new, I love it. Oh, how I miss the Demi Wispies. They're just so easy to go on and apply, it's just crazy. Okay, that was probably the easiest freaking application I've ever done for eyelashes in my life. Okay, now I'm just going with the second side, like the other side. I'm sorry, I just covered the screen for that whole application. My bad. Okay, and I'm going to go in with like the bottom lashes with the same mascara. Okay everyone, this is the finished makeup look. I really liked it. I'm not too sure about the lips on me in particular, but as we know, Zendaya rocks everything she does, so I'll just cop it for a little bit. But if you like seeing these kind of looks, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!